Ever wondered how to maintain a stable mind in an ever-chaotic world? Picture this. Everyday life is a whirlwind of tasks, demands and deadlines. The world spins at a breakneck pace, leaving us gasping for breath mentally and physically. The struggle is real and relentless, the hustle ceaseless. Underneath it all is a yearning, a deep desire for calm in the midst of this chaos. A longing for a mind that remains composed, even as the world around us threatens to spiral out of control. But how does one achieve this seemingly elusive equilibrium? How do we navigate through the whirlpool of life with grace and composure? Is there a compass, a guide that can direct us amidst this turbulence? What if I told you there's a time-tested philosophy that can guide us through this chaos? Welcome to the world of Stoic ethics. What exactly is Stoic ethics, you might ask? Well, let's journey back in time to ancient Greece, where the story of Stoic ethics begins. Stoicism, a philosophy of personal ethics, was taught by Zeno of Citium around the 3rd century BC. But to truly understand it, we'll take a look at one of its most famous proponents, Epictetus, who was born a slave but became an influential philosopher. Epictetus was a living embodiment of Stoic ethics. Despite his difficult circumstances, he believed that our reactions, not our circumstances, define us. He said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This fundamental principle of Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control what happens around us, we can control how we respond. And how should we respond? Through the practice of the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism: wisdom, courage, justice and temperance. Wisdom, the ability to differentiate between what is within our control and what is not. Courage, not just in the face of physical danger, but the moral courage to do what is right. Justice, treating others with fairness even when they have done us wrong. And temperance, the practice of self-restraint in all aspects of life. Imagine living your life guided by these principles. It's not about dismissing emotions, but understanding them, acknowledging them, and not letting them control our actions. It's about focusing on what we can control and accepting what we can't. Epictetus once said, "We are disturbed not by things, but by the views we take of them." This is the crux of Stoic ethics. It's about perspective. It's about recognizing that our thoughts and actions, not external events, are what truly define us. So what exactly is Stoic ethics? It's the art of maintaining inner peace in a chaotic world. It's about choosing to live virtuously no matter what life throws at us. It's about cultivating wisdom, courage, justice and temperance in our daily lives. In essence, Stoic ethics is about maintaining inner peace and living virtuously, no matter what life throws at us. But how does one apply these Stoic principles in real life, you might ask? Well, let's imagine a few scenarios to illustrate this. Consider this. You're stuck in a traffic jam on your way to an important meeting. You can feel the frustration bubbling up inside you. But wait, what can you really control in this situation? You can't control the traffic, but you can control your response to it. This is where Stoic ethics comes into play. Instead of letting your emotions run wild, you take a deep breath, accept the situation, and use the time to mentally prepare for your meeting. Or let's say you're at a family gathering and an argument breaks out. Tensions are high, voices are raised. You could join in the heated exchange, but instead you remember the Stoic principle of self-control. You decide to remain calm, listen to the different perspectives, and then, if needed, respond in a measured and rational way. Another example could be dealing with a setback or failure. It's only natural to feel disappointed, maybe even devastated. However, Stoic ethics would prompt us to see this not as a disaster, but as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become more resilient. And it's not just about reacting to situations, but also about our daily actions. Stoicism would have us ask ourselves, are we acting virtuously? Are we being honest, just, and brave in our interactions with others? Are we living in accordance with nature and treating others with respect and kindness? These scenarios illustrate how Stoicism isn't just a philosophy to be studied, but a way of life to be lived. It's about recognizing what we can and can't control, and focusing our energy on the former. It's about maintaining self-control, accepting the world as it is, and striving to act virtuously in all our dealings. So, even when life is chaotic, Stoic ethics helps us maintain our inner calm and focus on what truly matters. You might be wondering, does this philosophy really have the power to change our lives? Indeed, it does. Let's travel through the pages of history and contemporary times to find proof. Consider the case of former US President Theodore Roosevelt. He was known for his resilience, a key principle of Stoic ethics. His life was riddled with personal and political chaos, yet he navigated through it all with equanimity. Then there's Ryan Holiday, a modern-day author and entrepreneur. His works echo the teachings of Stoicism, emphasizing resilience, contentment, and virtue. He credits his success to the application of these Stoic principles amid the chaos of the entrepreneurial world. These examples show us that Stoic ethics is not just an abstract philosophy, it's a practical guide that enables us to become more resilient, content, and virtuous individuals. Stoic ethics doesn't promise a life without challenges, but it does promise a life well lived, despite those challenges. So, are you ready to embrace Stoic ethics and lead a virtuous life amidst chaos? As we draw this discussion to a close, it's crucial to remember that Stoic ethics isn't just a philosophy to be studied, but rather a way of life to be lived. It's about cultivating inner peace, resilience, and virtue in a world that often seems to be spinning out of control. Remember, diving into Stoic ethics is not about reaching a final destination, but about embarking on a lifelong journey. It's about continuously learning, growing, and striving to become the best version of oneself. It's about finding tranquility amidst turbulence and serenity amidst the storm. So, why not take this opportunity to delve deeper into the world of Stoic ethics? Embrace its principles, apply them in your own life, and see the transformation that takes place. You might just be surprised at the strength you find within yourself. Before we end this enlightening journey, we have a small request for you. If you found this content valuable and wish to continue learning with us, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button below. By subscribing, you'll become a part of our community of learners, philosophers, and thinkers, and you'll never miss an update from us. We have so much more to share with you about Stoic ethics and other philosophies that can transform your life. So take a moment and make sure you're subscribed, and while you're at it, hit the bell icon to be notified each time we post a new video. Remember, knowledge is power, and by subscribing, you're empowering yourself to live a life of tranquility, virtue, and resilience. So why wait? Take the leap, hit that subscribe button, and keep moving forward with us on this journey of lifelong learning. Thank you, and see you in our next video.